Hi there guys, my name is Sarah and this is Crochet Vision. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. If you guys don't know, tomorrow is June 16th and 17th is Amazon Prime Day this year. So today I'm going to go through some of my favorite things that I've gotten on Amazon that I use for markets. So welcome to my garage. This is where I keep all my market stuff. I keep all of my inventory and all of my things that I use for markets. So, if you are doing an outdoor market, the first thing that you need is a tent. Now, this is my tent that I got on Amazon last year on last Prime Day. Oh my god! Wheel it. So, this is the ABC Canopy tent. I love this tent. That is my old wimpy tent from Walmart. You can see it there. This is going to stand yet. Okay. This is my old wimpy tent from Walmart. As you can see the difference. This is a 10 by 10 canopy tent. This one is as well. The difference is this one, I'm 98% sure it's a steel base. I could be wrong about that. I love this tent. It is so much sturdier. This tent got hit by a bike at one of my events and the leg bent in immediately. So, I keep that tent as a backup in case I'm doing 2 events in the same weekend, in case I need it. This tent, it came with tent walls. We keep the walls in the bag. And more importantly, whether you get either tent, it came with the weights. Weights are so important. People don't realize how important tent weights are. Those little wimpy disc weights, putting one of those discs on each leg, it's not going to be enough for your tent. I've seen people with those disc weights and the tent still goes flying. And it's not fun to pay for somebody else's tent when that happens. I've seen it happen. It's happened recently. Wait for a market recap video coming soon. I got a video of it. It happened to my neighbor. It's a good time. It happened. Anyway, I got this on Amazon. It's from ABC Canopy. It came with a warranty. It came with the walls. It came with the weights. Did not come with the sand for the weights. I had to put the sand in the weights. If you have your own tent, you can also just get the tent bag weights, the sandbag weights. I will link those as well. Everything that I'm talking about, I'm going to link in the description below. I do receive some commission from these links. Every little bit helps. I appreciate it. You don't have to click on the link. Totally fine if you don't. Totally cool. But anyway, I cannot recommend this tent enough. I love, 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 love this tent. And when this tent no longer stands, I'll be replacing it with the exact same tent. I love this tent. I love, love, love this tent so much. So that's the tent that I use. Now, the next thing you need at a craft show is a table. Now, I use 6-foot tables. I've seen some people use 8-foot tables. I've seen some people use 4-foot tables. Whatever floats your boat. This table locks. There's a leg. There's a leg. There's a lock. There's a lock. This locks here. Use your leg, pick it up, table set. Done. I normally do 1, 2, 3, and I've been standing on the inside if I can get an end spot. If I can't, I've been honestly just putting 1 6-foot table, 10-foot, spinner, that's kind of been my go-to setup. But then you need to put a tablecloth on your table. Now, some people have differing opinions on tablecloths. I'll give you my opinion on tablecloths. Use a floor-length tablecloth. Can you get a tablecloth from Dollar Tree? Yes. Yeah, you can. It's not going to elevate your product. Just not. I have gotten a few different tablecloths over the years, and I will show you both different kinds. I got them both on Amazon. I literally can still show you these ones. They're still in the bag. I just got these from Amazon. I've been using these for years. I usually get them in white. I've recently switched to pink. I like the pink. It's kind of just been my thing recently. This is the tablecloth that I use that I've put my little clamps on, that I put my banner on. These are floor-length tablecloths, polyester. They come in a 2-pack for like 20 bucks. Do you have to replace your Dollar Tree tablecloth after every show? Do a handful of shows? covers the cost of 2 tablecloths. Love these. This is the other one that I've recently switched to as well. I don't like the spandexy tablecloths, the ones that go and then you have like, you can literally see, and like they do like little arch, and then you can still see underneath your tables. Yeah, then you can't hide anything under your tables. People always try to hide things under there anyway, and it looks like garbage. I don't like those. So I found both of these instead. Both of these are floor length. If you like the spandexy ones because they don't wrinkle, I love these ones for that purpose. These ones, whoop. My only issue I've had with these ones is if it's really, really windy, they do blow a little bit in the wind, like the little rufflies, but beautiful. Now, watch this. Floor length. You can hide anything under there and you're not going to see anything under your table. And they're not wrinkled. And it's beautiful. Love it. Down here so you can see. Put the other one on. Ready? Watch. Boom. Done. And it's not going to get wrinkled. That gets thrown over there. This one, a little bit more work. These ones do get a little wrinkled. Just a little bit, but I love these tablecloths. I love these ones. I've been using these tablecloths for literally years. Again, these are my white ones that I've been using. Boom, boom, floor length. And you can hide everything underneath it. I love a floor length tablecloth. Give it a little steam. Those wrinkles, they'll be gone. And this tablecloth, I've had the white ones literally for years now. There's an entryway on the side here to get underneath, or you can literally just go digging for gold underneath the front or on the back if you need to. Best way to fold these ones, you take this corner to this corner. Magic. Take the side, fold this side in, take this side, fold that side in, and now it's basically square. I've literally been using these tablecloths for so long. I love these tablecloths. At some events, especially at the ones where I'm inside, sometimes I've needed to lift the table. Like if I'm in like a boxed area, there'll be like a bar or something, and I want the table to be up so that way it's over the bar. I have used these. You put one under each foot, and it's just a table riser. They have come in so handy sometimes. I'll link them below. When it comes to craft fairs and tables, you are paying for your 10 by 10 space, but your vertical space is free. There is no limit on height. So you want to make sure you're getting as much height as humanly possible. And I'm going to show you a few different ways that I've done that in the past. I have a bunch of different options that I've gone through over the years. I've used shelves, I've used grid wall, and I'm going to show you how I've done all of that. So when I first started, I used to just use crates. I would use wooden crates that I bought at Michael's. I would do crate and crate. Then I would put a wooden board over the top, okay? That would give me a shelf. Then I would put 2 more crates and I would put another board. Then space in the car became an issue, and I needed to create as much space in the car as humanly possible. So then I found the origami shelves. These shelves fold almost pretty much flat. And these shelves are fantastic. Literally, they go from flat, they open up just like that. They have a locking mechanism in the back. Lock it down. The top flips over, and there's a lock on the side. Now I have a 3-tiered shelf. This thing has worked wonders for me. Now, I have had some stuffies fall back here, and what I've done recently when I've used this shelf is I will put a bungee cord, a black bungee cord over here, and then that makes it so I can put anything in the back here. I love these shelves. And then when I need to, I just take the top off, undo the lock in the back, close it back down. And they're really not that heavy either. Ta-da. For those of you who saw my Christmas hut videos over on TikTok, Origami also makes a 6-tiered shelf as well. You can see I have my tinsel on here still from my Christmas hut. And again, it's the same concept. Ruthie, watch out. It's literally the same concept. Folds fully flat. Top flips over. The back locks down. And this also has a lock on it. I'll pull it closer so you guys just see what the locks look like. This is the lock in the back, and it just locks down like that. And this is the lock on the side. It just slides right in, and then it's not coming out. And then to release it, it just unlocks, and the top unslides. This lock undoes like that, and then you can close it up. When I use these 6-tiered shelves at shows, I do normally put a 20-pound or 26-pound sandbag at the bottom of it. That way, if a child grabs onto it and wants to climb, this isn't going to happen. It's not going to come down and come crashing down on a child. So I just stick a sandbag on the bottom of it, and it's not going anywhere. Or I'll attach a sandbag to either side, give it more stability, and then the wind also doesn't blow it. I have had the wind blow one of these over once. Gotcha. I have had the wind blow one of these over. So if you're in a windy spot, sandbags, save the day. But again, to close this up, you undo this lock, flip that over, undo the back lock, and it closes right up. This one also is not that heavy. While I'm on the topic of things that fold all the way down and space in the car, these chairs were the best investment I ever made. These chairs are a little bit tricky. Gotta give them a little bit of force. I love this chair. This chair, they're a bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie. Come in a 2-pack. I get a little table. You can see on my chair there's a bit of wear and tear here because I love this chair. There's a footrest here that undoes here. And then I'm at bar height with people. I don't have to get up from my chair to take payment. I'm at your level with people, so it's not jolting when I'm taking payment or anything. I'm right here with you. I don't know if that makes sense. It being at level with people as opposed to sitting in a low chair and then getting up, it can be really, really jarring. These chairs have made a massive difference. I love these chairs, and I have a spot to put my water, so I stay hydrated. I make sure to keep eating and stay hydrated during my events, and that's really, really important, especially in the summer. Ruthie, do you want to come say hi? Hi, baby. You're gonna just come up here. I'll pick you up. I'm gonna say hello. Do you like the chairs too? Are the chairs a good one? Oh, it's a good chair, Mom. It's such a good chair. It's such a good chair. Hello. Please not my face right now. It's so hot. I know. It's very hot. I want to get through this video and then I can play with you. Okay? Is that a deal? Is that a good deal? Okay? And there's a perfect net under here as well for me to stick my yarn. I don't know if you can see it. There's a net under there. Perfect for my yarn bag. My yarn bag goes right there, and I can crochet right here, and it's perfect. And there's little bags on the side where I can stick my hook when I'm dealing with people. I love this chair. And then that folds down. This gets Velcroed up. This takes a little bit of oomph. You have to pull it from the middle. I love this chair. All right, now I know there's a lot going on that I have going on here. I'm gonna go through each thing individually, so take a breather. Grid wall. Ta-da! I think that I have it listed below that it comes with 3 2x6 panels. That's an incredible deal. This is a 6-foot 2x6. 2 feet by 6 feet, okay? I'm 5 foot, this is 6 feet, amazing. I'm 98% sure the one comes with a triangle base. You can get so many different base variations for the grid wall, okay? This is just one with legs right now. I've been using it straight up with the legs. You can get shelves, you can get all different things, but all the different accessories for grid wall, for some reason, are crazy expensive. Crazy, 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 crazy expensive. And I don't know why, okay? So I found these. They have the hooks on them that you need to hang them on the grid wall. I need those. They're like a garage thing basket, okay? They're not meant for grid wall. They work. I'm gonna even hang it up here, that way you can see. Come on. Oh, I have the grid wall facing backwards. That's why it's not working. Hang on. So the grid wall has to be facing forwards. The grid wall has to be the right way. So the grids, okay, have to be facing outwards. Right now, you see, they're not facing outwards, so I can't get to the grids. Okay, it's gonna make sense in a minute. Now these hooks are gonna be able to go onto these, and before, because these were in the way, it couldn't get onto it. So now it's gonna work. Watch. I'll be able to do it one-handed. Ready? Ta-da! Amazing. It's on there, and like I'm pushing on it, and it's not going anywhere. Amazing. What I love about the grid wall is it's so versatile, right? I could take this off. I could put smaller baskets on. I could put these on. These baskets are a lot smaller. So if I only have 3 pickles and I want them on the grid wall, I can do that. These are just regular baskets. These are not meant for grid wall, but it is the cheapest way that I have found to be able to put baskets on the grid wall. And how do I attach them? Velcro. 2 little pieces of Velcro. I will attach the Velcro. I will link the Velcro below. Okay. Undo it, undo it. Let's say I want it here. Amazing, look at that, ready? Boom. And boom. Magic. Now let's put another one on. These baskets like to stick together. I'm 98%, they either come in a 4-pack or a 5-pack, I don't remember, I haven't bought them in a while. Oh, I don't have enough Velcro pieces here, hang on. Oh wait, look, there's another piece of Velcro. Let's say I want to put one here. I can put it wherever I want it. I'm gonna stick it here, and there. Boom, magic. I love Velcro. I love these baskets. They work great. Now, this is a basket stand in its own right. I don't know if this one is still currently available on Amazon anymore, but if it is, I will definitely link it. It comes all the way apart. And if not, I'll link one that's very much like it. Okay, so you put the pieces together. I never put the screws in, that way I can still take this all the way apart if I need to. And then this basket goes here. This basket, and then, there we go. Goes here. And this basket goes down here. So this is a great entryway into grid wall to see if this is something you want to do. I have shelves for the grid wall, and I've been using those a lot more recently than the baskets because I have basket stands. And I love them. And I love having shelves, especially for the bigger items. With the bigger baskets, I can put big items in the big baskets. All of these things have their purpose for what I put in them and what I can use them for. And it makes it very versatile for my setup, depending on the items that I have that day. So I love all of these things for all of the different reasons. I want to say this thing was like $35, and I think, you know, I don't want to say prices on anything because I don't know. I will link all of the information below because I have no idea. And I don't know if this one is still available, but I have a few different types of these. I have a round one. I have this one. They make a few different kinds. and I have a few different ones. Now, another thing that I've been hanging on the back of my grid wall recently is this, and quite frankly, this was like the best $12 I think I've ever spent. That's a lie. I've spent a lot of good money recently on my shows, but I love this thing, okay? Watch this. I'm gonna bring you over here to the back so you can see what I'm actually gonna do. So I've literally been using this at every show, and if you live in a state where you can still give out bags, this thing is a game changer. I attach it to the back of my grid wall, and I literally loop it through the grid wall and attach it to the back. Okay, amazing. Ready? Here's my bags, and I am just like Walmart, ready to go. I love this thing. It changed the game. Oh, you need a bag and a business card? Oh, here, great. Here's your bag, great. Amazing, amazing. Love this thing, love this thing. Then I undo the Velcro. Velcro has changed the game of my markets. Ben attaches the grid wall together with Velcro. He uses Velcro for everything. And then I slip it back into here and into there, and it's ready to go for my next show. I think this thing was $12. Okay, while I'm on the topic of changing the game here, I'm going to talk about two things that aren't like necessary, but changed the game for me this year. I almost passed out at a show this year because it was so hot. It was insane. After that show, I went out and bought this. It's a Ryobi fan. Got it on Amazon. Okay, I didn't go out and buy it. I got it on Amazon. Actually, I think Ben got it with Ryobi Days, but it's on Amazon. Amazing. 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 Okay. Works great. Goes up and down. My favorite part about this fan is it uses the Ryobi batteries, but you can also plug it in. Plug it in to my next game changer, the Jackery. And I love it so much that now I have two. I can't talk enough good things about the Jackery. Why do you have two, Sarah? Well, I will tell you. This one is the tiny one. This one is the Explorer 240. This one is the Explorer 300. This one would get me through the long days at the beach. When I was doing one of those bigger shows, that one wasn't going to have a long enough charge. So I got the second one. I had the 4-day show at the beach, and I was afraid I was going to forget to charge it. I was afraid something was going to happen. I was so nervous. I thought we were going to need more light at night than we did. I thought we were going to need it for longer. And so I upgraded to the bigger one to give me more juice for longer, and it was on sale. So it always goes on sale for Prime Day. That's when I got the first one last year. And I bring this to every show now. Every show I have a plug. Every show I can charge my phones. I have USB ports. And you can also, if you want to, you can get these solar panels for it. They're a little pricey. I know they're a little pricey, but how many little teeny tiny power banks have you bought in your life? This is going to be better than all of those combined, I promise. And if I need to plug in my fan because I'm going to pass out, at my show 3 weeks ago, I almost passed out. It was so hot. It was over 100 degrees. Nothing was cooling me down. I almost passed out at this show. And having a fan would have made a massive difference. So, Jackery. I cannot say enough about this thing. Plug my lights into it, and it works great. Now, talking about lights, let's plug in my lights, shall we? I'm only going to plug in one because that's all you're going to need to see how bright these things are. I'm going to plug them into the Jackery. Plug it into the Jackery. Press the on button. Cool, now that's on. Then you press on. These lights are so bright. You shine. They come in a pack of 6, I think. They're so lightweight. These things are LEDs. Oh, look, it's bright out now. It's getting dark. These things work great. They work so well. I actually think I'm going to do this for right now. That way we can keep going out here because it's getting dark. I love these lights. I love the Jackery. They work so well. Every night Christmas market I do, I have these lights. We use bungee cords on the tent to hang them up. They work fantastic. Love them. They work so well. The little black bungee cords I use came in a big pack. I'm going to be so fully honest here. I've never set those up. I always make Ben do it. But watch the difference here. Are you ready for this? It's insane. They're so bright. It makes a world of a difference. We're now in the garage. It got too dark outside. This is the last thing I use at every Christmas market, and I know it's the summer, but Christmas is going to be here before you know it. This is my ear warmer spinner. I leave all of the set screws on the bottom, and that way I know where they all are when I need them, and I take them all off. Where can I put them? I'll put it over here for now. It's just a set screw. I didn't know what that was before I bought this thing. All of the poles are separate. You put the screw where you want it. We're going to start right there for right now. Each of these spinners come apart fully. I've been keeping them together. It comes with the spinner, little screw part, little that part, screws on, and then it goes right onto the stand. Amazing. Let's grab another pole. I've been keeping them in this little bag, that way I know where all the parts are. And that way I have enough spinners and enough pieces. Again, pole. Screw is literally just like a little, I call it a set screw. I don't know if that's the right name for it or not. Screw the piece on at the height where you want it. Spinner piece on. And I do this for all of my ear warmers. Each spinner piece holds 5 ear warmers, right? I think I'm not lying to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. People love stuff that can spin, and that gets as much product out as possible without it being stagnant, laying flat on a table. Again, your vertical space, it's free. I've never had an ear warmer be ruined in the 4 years that I've been selling ear warmers on a rack like this. And I've had these racks for about 4 years. Again, if I'm going to be outside and there's a potential of wind or weather, stick sandbag on the bottom. I love, 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 love these racks. Love these racks. And these pieces, again, they come all the way apart and they break all the way down. And then the only piece that can't break all the way down, I mean, it could if you want to every time, is the bottom base piece, but I don't. It does take a little bit to set this up with all the ear warmers on it. So if it's your first time using it, make sure you leave yourself a little bit of time to set up all the ear warmers to make sure that you get them all where you want them. And that way, this is really the only piece that takes up a little bit of room in the car, because I'm not gonna undo this with a wrench every single time. I like it to be nice and tight, and that way I know it's not gonna get undone. And I leave all of these set screws on the bottom of the base. That way I know exactly where they are when I need them. And I tighten the top one. I'm honestly starting to get scared that I'm forgetting things, especially because it's getting hot in this garage. So I'm going to show you the last thing that I know for a fact I got on Amazon, that I use at every show, that I bring with me, that you've definitely seen at my shows. Show you the last thing, and then tomorrow morning we might double check that I didn't forget anything. You've definitely seen it at my shows. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. This is my checkout stand. I love that it folds up so nicely to this little bar. And it folds up so nicely. Oh, there's my little banner. Ta-da. This was made for me by, I don't remember who made this. An amazing artist. The Prism Vision. I'm assuming that's who made it because that's what it says here. Fog, F-O-G. I don't remember. I found them on Instagram. They're an amazing little local artist to here, and they are absolutely fantastic. They were such a joy to work with. And I didn't want grommets. I wanted magnets. So this thing had little pockets for my magnets. And I put magnets on the front of this bar so I could put it on my checkout stand. And I love it. And I love, 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 love it. All right. So all the pieces that I need for this thing go into the bag. Let me lower the camera so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Leg. Pieces. Leg. The legs lock up. Oh, that was loud. The legs lock up. This thing flips up. Now, these little pieces fit right in here. Like this, and like that. Amazing. That way, one and two. Ta-da. Amazing. Then there is this little piece that velcros here, and it has velcro here and velcro down there, or you could velcro it here if you want to, and it velcros all the way across the front and then meets around back in the back. Oh, I totally put this on the wrong side. Anyway, front, back, whatever. This is my checkout stand. I like having a designated spot for people to come and pay me. That's just kind of been my preference recently. And I'll put my Crochet Vision sign on the front. Ooh, something fell. Oh, it was a magnet. Ta-da! Magic and done. I like it. It works really, really well for me. I put magnets on the front of it with alien tape. That way the whole thing goes in the bag and this can attach to the front of it. I love this piece. It was pretty cheap. I think it was like 80 bucks. As far as foldable furniture goes, it was pretty cheap. It works really, really well for us. I love this thing. I have a love-hate relationship with it because putting it away, I feel like you really have to look at it to see which leg closes first. That way it'll fold all the way down. And I'm not that careful. So it's really user error. It has nothing to do with the piece itself. It has everything to do with me. But literally you take the board off, you undo the Velcro. Ruthie, where are you? Where are they? Oh, there you are. Okay, good girl. You take this off. And I love that everything fits right back into the bag. That's a really nice feature. That board comes off. All of these pieces come right off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you gotta flip it over, and then you really gotta look at it to see which leg is gonna close first. And if you don't do that, it will not close and you will break it. So one of the sets of legs is like raised, so this one goes first. Yep. Nope, see, I got it wrong. This is why I have a love-hate relationship with this thing, because I always get it wrong. There it goes. I think all of these are supposed to go. I think everything is supposed to fit in between. I'll show you how I did it. I think everything is supposed to fit in between, including the black pieces, but I never put the black pieces in with it. I just stick the little leg pieces in there with it. So I'm not even gonna put it back in the bag right now. I'm just gonna leave it there because it's really hard with just one person to put it back in the bag. Put a bunch of extra shit in the bag, and it just works better that way. So guys, I'm pretty sure that that's just about everything. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. If I am, I'm gonna just link my Amazon storefront below. I have so many recommendations for so many different things there that I've used in my house, in my garden, for different shows, for my business. Everything in general is all gonna be linked in the storefront. This blanket's from Amazon. This dog is not from Amazon. My shirt's from Amazon. If you want my shirt. Totally kidding. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Again, all of the things that I mentioned will be linked below and are available in my Amazon storefront. If you want more from me, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button and hitting that bell. Is that a bell? I don't, that's what came to mind for me. Okay. I have a website, crochetvision.com. I sell my crochet patterns and my finished items on my website. Merch is coming soon. I am working on it, guys. We're getting it finalized. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Ruthie says bye, too. Say goodbye, Boo. Say goodbye. She says, Mom, you woke me up. What'd you wake me up for? Bye, guys.